Hello, everyone. How y'all doing today?
Hi. Yo.
Jump scare. Where did Arex
That trailer was so short.
Yeah. It's a 30-second trailer.
I thought it'd be like 3 minutes for some reason.
No. Are you kidding? We live in the age of TikTok.
Viewer retention is not 3 minutes long, Chris.
Yeah, viewer retention is not. Yeah, it's a 30-second.
You got to make that sale in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
30 seconds at a stretch.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do the elevator pitch, and then you go, okay, we're in. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
What the hell?
Great. As you can tell, my voice is extra sexy today.
I love what you've done with your microphone. It sounds wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes.
The soundproofing in your room, fantastic. The resonation,
My
the
washroom.
echo, it's wonderful. How long do I have to keep this up? Can we move on? I just want to make sure that we're...
Yeah, we can move on.
All right, cool, awesome.
Let's move on.
All right. Arex needs good boy pets. It's in his contract, at least 2 per session. So that's what I'm making sure we're doing.
Gotcha.
I think your mic is picking up clicking, by the way, Laura.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's picking up clicking? Oh.
Yeah, because you're clicking your mouse.
No, I know, but it usually doesn't do that.
That's odd. Let me check my settings. So you can hear this noise?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think it, like, you know, gives a little immersion.
It's ambiance.
Like, you know, for example,
ASMR.
when we're, like, out in this field right now.
Kyuubi is
we
just
hear the
opening her
clicks.
mouth and going click, 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 click.
It could be, yeah, it could be her character doing that, you know? I mean,
I see.
I'm trying to remember how to get to the settings for that.
User settings, voice and
your
video.
noise gate?
Okay, maybe I need to turn up the detection or the input sensitivity. Okay, let's see. Can you still hear it?
No.
Nope,
No, it
you're
looks
good.
Yay! Okay.
I was
click, 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 click. I don't know.
I was very
man.
tempted to be like Laura. Laura, you haven't said anything in 2 minents. Laura, what? You
Oh,
know,
no.
That's my gremlin side. Just gotta keep it back. Gotta hold it back. All right.
Yeah, we're bad people.
We're terrible people. Probably why Sam's not here today. By the way, Sam's not here today. He's got a trip.
I saw that coming a mile off.
What did you see?
I don't. He
dig?
said
Or-
that no. This is not a dig. He said that he had like such a busy schedule tonight and tomorrow, and he told me a week ago that he was going to try and make it work, but no, that was a hard sell.
I messaged him, help you be like, you know, please help with the Kickstarter. And he's like, I'll help. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it today. I got all this. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. That's a good exchange. That works, man. It's not that. Man, it's all good. If I want you all in the moment, enjoying yourself and not worrying about what's coming at the end of the session. So it's all gravy.
What's coming at the end of the session?
How he dies in his sleep.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Ominous.
I forgot about that.
How he dies in his sleep today.
I never said. Okay, first
Today's the day he fades.
Today's the day.
Never said the words how he dies in his sleep. I want that for the record. I have
No,
never said that.
you just DM'd me like a whole lot of stuff though, Brett, which I'm not gonna bring up.
Okay.
Personally.
I mean, you could go ahead and post that right now if you'd like. I'm ready to get canceled because I know that's not there. Come on, what you got? What you got? Post your shit. Post
that
your
was
shit.
between you and I, Brett. I'm okay keeping a secret. I'm a good person, so I'm gonna keep the secret.
God, what a good
This
person.
is upsetting me.
He's such a good person. Anyways, it's been about a couple of weeks. We'll do a really a very brief recap. You guys are currently, as I bust out. Oh, I gotta bust out my notes and everything.
Oh,
This is
boy.
my first session after a week hiatus, so my brain's gonna be a little
Do you have
slow.
digital notes, or do you have like binders and like
Digital
post-it
notes.
notes? Okay, cool.
I knew you were
Some of
gonna
us keep to the old ways, Brett. but
I knew
that's
you were
okay.
gonna be like,
notebook?
oh, that's.
Yeah, I've got sticky notepads.
I'll be
I've got
real.
all-
I don't think
all
I
things.
have like handwriting anymore.
When
I
was
can't
the last
remember
time you hand wrote?
Other than like signatures, can't think off the top of my head.
This guy's
Like
got a
I type.
signature.
My hand like got all tired last time I wrote because I tried to write a letter to my mom, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
you're
my
not used to the
gosh, it's
exercise of
hard.
it.
And you were
Yeah.
Well, does anyone here have good handwriting?
No.
Like,
I
Does it
used
look
to
good?
probably.
I wrote.
think the handwriting looks like a 5-year-old's handwriting.
Yeah, right. Me
Mine
too.
does now.
I know
yeah.
where you're going, Benji.
I wrote
Sorry.
these parents like a really heartfelt letter,
Oh no.
and they couldn't read it.
No.
To be fair, I couldn't even read it.
That's so
To
funny.
be fair, again, I also struggled to read my own
That's so
writing in that
funny.
My
moment.
dad, when he got it, I think he was like, "Yeah, I think I got most of that."
That's sweet,
And he
I
read
think.
it.
He said I got about 70% of that. Yeah.
To be fair, okay. So, okay, I think I know what I did here. Okay, awesome, perfect. All right. So we last left off. I know it's been about a couple of weeks, so as a brief introduction, you guys have been doing a little bit of slower progress, but I think that's just because there's been a lot happening in between, which is totally fine. You guys are currently located on the floating ruins of Zakar. You are sort of hanging out with Brolvek, who is taking you over to this chamber to do a ritual of memory, specifically in an attempt to extract the hidden, locked away memories of both Kyuubi and Olive. As you have arrived over on the floating island, a floating serpent-like specter seems to have its sights over on Kyuubi, saying some pretty horrible and mean and nasty things to her within her mind, specifically to, jump off a floating island, and you'll fly, you'll be able to catch it, and this thing clearly has nefarious purposes. You faced off against Avu, the Shadow Cloud Naga, for one round, and after you struck it, dealing damage to the creature, this floating serpent within the sky escaped into the clouds. You then went deeper into the temple to see a bunch of sealed doors, and you're trying to figure out exactly allow myself to introduce myself. You have left the temple to try and figure out a way to open the barricades, kind of like open the doors to try and get deeper within the shrine. As you all left out and head over to the east, you kind of entered this sort of like deadish garden, this abandoned, this dried out fountain, where these shadowy wisps started to manifest itself, and immediately turned its hostile actions to you. After a harrowing battle, you learned that the shadows, the shadowous creatures, all targeted the same creature that did an offensive action. After Olive's good thinking of turning into what I can only describe as a hamster ball, running and tackling into the shadow creatures, you've managed to keep everyone's attention over to you all before you all successfully dispatched of the shadowy creatures. And that is where we currently are. So I believe this was the music I was playing before.
I got a little bit of my strength back, but not fully, right?
Yes, that's right. Your strength was being sapped away from these creatures, and yes, you did manage to get a little
Can I
bit
go
back.
one session without just not having a disadvantage?
That sounds
no.
pretty cool. Maybe, he says, shrugging.
Did Kopi's like biceps turn into little horseshoes that went down instead of up?
Pardon me?
Don't worry.
Like
Continue.
bias?
I was like, okay, yeah, sounds great. I think I actually documented everyone's.
I think the last time
Yes.
I left off.
Yeah, you're at 11 strength. You had a 14 strength before, correct?
See that?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't remember.
Like
yes,
an 8
yes, you do.
strength?
Because
Didn't he
currently
have
at
like an 8?
14, you have 3 drained strength for 4 hours. Well, one of the drains was actually reverted back from something successful that you did. I was uncertain. I don't remember what exactly you did, but you rolled a critical. You rolled a 20 on something that allowed you to immediately regain your strength after after defeating. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's not it. God, what was I doing? Trying to remember what music I was
Oh, it was the
using.
hot spring water that Kyuubi poured.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
It is.
And I made a check. We did some sort of check, and then we were good. So, yeah, very good. So As you guys are walking about, these two lights, by the way, just as a friendly reminder, are torches that you've thrown down, which gave these shadowy creatures the aversion to the light source that was placed here in the deep shadow. Had a field day in the comment section with this one. They were like, it technically doesn't count as sunlight. I was like, it was good thinking on the player's thought. So we good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was great. So these two torches are currently still very well lit and placed upon the ground over here. And with that, you are free. Everything's unpaused. So if there's any actions you'd like to take, please let me know. By the way, as far as the corpses are concerned, even though we're seeing these reddish, these sort of reddish things, you will actually see these sort of like, I would only describe it as a deflated pile of like shadow stuff that's sort of on the ground currently. It's sort of like deep, almost looks like a heavier, denser like material is currently on the ground.
Like a residue or like soot or something, or
imagine a pile of soot.
Yeah. Okay.
But still kind of looks a little rubbery. I would almost describe.
Okay, I can use this.
Touch it.
Touch it.
Are we in initiative?
Nope. You
No.
are not in any initiative.
Woohoo!
You are free to roam about the cabin.
I'm gonna poke the residue with some kind of stick. I'm gonna use for my stick the back end of a torch that's unlit.
Okay. So you kind of like lean down and start poking it with the other side of the torch.
Yeah.
And as you're poking it, it feels almost solid, almost like you're poking a stone.
Cool.
Can I give it a closer little gander with my little Arcana check or something?
Yeah, you sure can, partner.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Scoot.
Woo! So this definitely is the corpse of some shadow-like creature. As far as its origins are concerned, it's unknown, specifically because you're in a different veil of existence. You're uncertain how certain creatures act here. Over on Io, shadows are typically lost spirits that have detached themselves forcefully from the bodies of strong-willed individuals, or are that of our dearly departed who had refuses for one reason or another to pass on their spiritual energies, typically to the deetic veil. But as far as this is concerned, when a shadow dies, it should be gone. There should be no other stuff here, but there is a remnant here now, and the only factoid that I could give you is it might have to either do something with the shadow veil itself or the location that is here.
Ah. And do I get a sense that it's dangerous? Based on the thrusting of the stick into it?
I mean, you haven't seen anything volatile yet, but it's always, a scientific mind must always assume something is dangerous when you don't know of its origins.
Interesting. When shadowy things die, usually they don't leave behind residue. Maybe we should find a safe way to collect this and possibly use it somehow, or maybe even sell it.
I'm not touching that shit.
Yeah, Brolvik kind of walks up. It's like, collect it. My dear Howie, what reasons would you have to collect this?
Trophy. Surely we deserve something for defeating an enemy.
Yeah, I don't want
besides
that,
our lives.
though. I don't want that.
Brolvik
What else is there, Remo?
Brolvik folds his arms and states...
Nothing.
And states, you seek reward for your harrowing battle.
It wasn't particularly harrowing. It was quite easy. Masterfully overcome, of course, by my own ingenuity. Of course, everybody else's.
Of course. So you seek reward for your easy battle?
Yes.
The reward is we didn't die.
I've had that for 72 years straight. I don't need that anymore.
As Brolvek approaches this sort of withered Kopi, this is just like, well, there was a bit of loss. Kopi, how are you doing? Kopi, your rage ends at this point.
I'm fine, but... Oh man, that's some pretty bad echo. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
It actually makes sense for your withered body.
Kopi will
Your body
kneel
sounds
down.
hollowed out. Are you all right, Kopi?
She'll ignore Brolvek and kneel down next to the corpse, and she'll start slapping it across the face, and then says, "Get back my body!"
So what? You slapping? You clipped a little there, but I'm assuming you said, "Give us some money."
Oh,
give me back.
I clipped.
My
I said.
body or
Kopi said, "Give me back my body." Did I clip again?
A little bit, but I know you said body.
Give me back my body.
Give me back my body.
Right.
So as you're slapping it, it's almost like slapping a stone. You're just... And Howie, you then notice as Kopi starts slapping it, there doesn't seem to be any ill reaction with what Kopi's doing.
Eureka! Science in front of your very eyes, Brolvek. You should probably hold this, since you're not really doing much else of anything.
Wait, I do like that idea.
Do you want me to hold the corpse of some shadow thing?
Not just one, all of them, please. Thank you.
I would rather not hold all of them. If you are so insistent, I will take one, but I would rather not carry all of them. I have a ritual to prepare for.
You hold one, I'll put the rest in my bag of holding.
Then why does he even need to hold one?
I need to observe one, Remo. It's science. Before your very eyes.
Very well.
This is why he does the thinking.
All right, so Brolvik.
I try this door.
Yeah, Brolvik starts trying to lean there. As you try the door gives you that resistance that you saw from within the temple.
Same kind, like the magic resistance.
Yeah, like you're just like it doesn't budge as you try to shake it. Howie, how are you? What are you doing with the shadowy corpses?
I am, without touching them with my talons, I am just scooping them into the bag of holding.
I'm just picturing you like with a stick trying to like get under it and like pancake it into your bag.
Yeah.
You'll just watch as it falls like a giant stone into your bag of holding.
Is it wise to put corpses in a bag of holding? Isn't that like bad guy's whole like thing? You know, Bagman? You heard of that?
I don't know who Bagman is.
Okay.
You'll watch as Brolvek will try to slowly lift up the shadows. Master Howie, I regrettably have to inform you, I do not believe I have the strength to carry such an object.
How
Isn't it
how
like
heavy
a
is
puddle?
it? Wait, how big is it? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, it's not that it's big, it's just very dense.
Ah. Okay. How much would you estimate, Brolvek, using your inquisitive mind?
It's soot all over my hand. Ugh, it's gunky. Huh? I'm sorry?
How heavy is the corpse stone?
Very! He gives you a thumbs up.
Not very precise.
I'm sorry I did not bring a scale with me, Master Howie. I'm here for a ritual, not to be someone's bagman.
Kopi will attempt to try to pick up the corpse.
You begin to lift up at the corpse, and yeah, as you're just kind of like, you like, it barely like lifts up on the ground. It feels like heavy metal.
And then Kopi will say, "Steve, it's not that heavy."
Mr. Scopy, you might, from the Shadow's curse, clearly you need to recover your strength. Then you can lift it up.
Fine.
Paul kind of like wipes a sweat from his brow, like, and with that, diplomacy wins again. And then you'll just kind of like drop there. Say, if you want to collect these corpses, you're free to do so. Although I have no earthly idea what you'll do with these sort of shadowy stuff.
Corpse collecting.
Yeah.
Yes,
exactly, Kyuubi. Help me out.
I don't think
Come on,
this
Olive.
is something that children should be participating in.
Help scoop the body into the bag.
Is it really a body?
Not
Well,
really
sort of.
that's not like a good game to play.
Yes.
Couldn't you have them just like pick up sticks or something, man?
It's much like what the residue of incineration or disintegration.
Yes,
Oh.
indeed.
You have much to learn.
What do you use it for? The shadow stuff.
I haven't decided yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Do we have to use our hands?
You can use whatever you want.
I'll use a stick.
Howie's just standing there with the bag open and trying to like scoop it underneath the head and like drag it along the body. Or the residue, the clump.
Okay. And then what are you doing, QB?
QB picks up like a stick from the tree and is just kind of using it like a broom and trying to push the stuff into the bag.
Yeah, as you're pushing it, it's not even moving. Like the stick just like almost has that snapping motion as the heavy-weighted corpse is just there on the ground.
This stick is not very strong. Can I take out my pickaxe?
Sure can.
Okay. She takes out her pick. Oh, go ahead.
Kopi will start pushing out her chest, like acting all like tough and stuff. Do you need my help? I can help you.
I think they've got it, Kopi.
I think this is a problem that needs to be solved with the mind, not the body.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go over here.
No, which of course you also have, Kopi, and you're very valued for your mind, your vast
Kopi.
intellect.
She became a grandma.
Kopi will sit down next to this corpse and just like kind of lean up, like kind of against it, if it's possible.
Yeah, you kind of start leaning up against it. It's like this uneven, like metallic rock that kind of like it like grinds a little bit as you're using the full weight of your body to push against it.
And then she'll slowly start looking up to the sky. What? Wrong?
Kopi, what's wrong?
Oh, that's it. That's all she does.
She just howls to the moon.
Oh, I see.
Rovik, can you fix Kopi?
Well, first of all, you would assume
There's nothing wrong with me!
That's what I was about to say, Kopi. There's nothing wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little gray in the hairs, but I'm sure that'll fix itself over time. Mutters under his breath.
They're not gray!
They are not gray. They're gray, he says, whispering to you. Very gray.
What's wrong with that, brother?
There's nothing wrong with that. Clearly. I've got some gray hairs of my own.
Do you have hair, Brovek? I can't quite make you out.
All right, I lied. I don't have any gray hairs. I have no hairs at all.
You have black horns, right?
So aerodynamic.
I do, QB. Very good. Yes, I, as a shadow tiefling, very rarely do folks of my kind grow hair. Sometimes they do.
That's cool. I don't grow hair either.
And that's admirable.
You have
Hey,
a
when you
beard?
guys are done desecrating the dead over there, I think I found where to go.
Oh. All right, well, Kyuubi, looks like we won't be able to take the whole thing. Maybe you should just chip off a small sample with your pickaxe.
Okay. She starts chipping.
You just kind of tink, tink, and it barely reacts to it as you're just kind of like tink, 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 tink. And it doesn't seem to chip away. It seems to be this solid, almost metallic force. I don't believe the corpses are going anywhere.
Weird. All right, well...
Why don't you just shove them over there?
I think we'll leave them be. I'm just concerned that maybe they might somehow be able to rejuvenate from some form of stasis.
Just push them over there, then. And he points over to the side of the cliff.
Oh, yeah. We can push them off the side.
I don't know if we can push them. They seem really, really heavy.
Oh, just push your back into it. You could do it.
Oh, easy for you to say.
How tall is Brolvek?
Brolvek's about 6.5 feet tall.
You are 3 times my size, Brolvek. That's very easy for you to say.
Yes, but you have 3 times the spirit, my friend.
Cool, I like that. Yep, I agree. Yep.
Diplomacy wins the day.
Okay,
Says
I'm going to cast the cantrip Gust on this thing.
Okay.
This is for a medium or smaller creature. It has to succeed on a strength saving throw. It'll be pushed up to 5 feet away from me.
Ah. See, with ingenuity we can solve our problems.
All right, I'm just going to, like, repeat cast Gust behind it, like, and push them all off.
No samples today, folks, but maybe we won't die.
He says with 1 sample in his bag.
I was gonna say you did get 1.
Howie doesn't remember that because Benji doesn't remember that.
Okay. Then I guess we just have a corpse in our bag of holding that
Which
nobody
you can't get out
remembers.
unless you
So
remember.
that's nobody. So it's just taking up weight now.
Oh my God!
Forever.
When you
There's a
don't-
what now?
What are we doing?
All right, I'll fly down there, blow this one off, and I'll blow the one up here off too.
All right, so you're essentially
Just
making
repeat cast
sure.
cantrip.
Yeah, you're just making sure all the
He's
corpses are
cleaning up.
going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just doing a
So
little clean
Also,
up.
if the guy in charge of Tantu could move Tantu,
I can't move Tontu. I just wanted to let Brett know that.
well, thank
Oh.
you for letting me know that. I will fix that right now. I appreciate you communicating that with me, Benji.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing? What? Let's see here. Where are you? There you
I can
are.
control Auntie just fine.
You shall be.
Greg, where did you go? You're up at the north side?
Yes, everyone started moving up north. You should be able to move Tontu now. See if you can do that now, please.
Yep.
All right, excellent.
So, are we gonna jump off this cliff or something?
Oh, it's a.
what do you mean?
Oh, it's a small leap. We can handle there. He looks
What do you
down
got?
over the sides.
How far down is it?
Well, so that step that you jumped
From
off
here
of.
to the, you see what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah. So that's an easy step. That's about,
Okay.
like a 5-foot drop. But once you
makes
get
sense.
over here, you're looking at about a 20-foot drop.
Okay, let me just
as-
consult my.
Like a sheer
As he
cliff.
said that, Kopi just leaps off,
Makes sense.
Oh,
and
dear.
then I'll use my emergency glide to glide down.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You land without
I'm
a.
also
a
just gonna
hitch.
walk off and like
You,
plummet.
are you able to walk
20
on?
feet, by the way.
Are you
How
able
much
to
damage
walk?
would that be? I got slow fall as a monk.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
if
cool.
you're slow falling, you're not doing anything. If you are falling, you would make an athletics or acrobatics check to break the fall, or anything over 10 feet. And if you fail, you take 1d6 per 10 feet after the first 10 feet.
You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 35.
Yep.
Damn.
Which
So-
means you would not take anything.
Okay.
You just immediately land there.
Your legs, however, do explode.
Your
into
legs,
dust.
however, your kneecaps, however, will never recover. In 20 years, you're gonna feel
You're
that.
gonna feel that one for sure.
You're gonna watch as Brolvek
See, it's not so bad. Just jump down.
slowly skirts down. Oh,
Pretty
yes.
much everyone can get down, right?
I hope.
Yes. We will need some acrobatics checks or athletics checks to climb down from Olive and Tontu.
I hope level 7 adventures don't get done in by a 20-foot fall.
That would be
Dramatic.
that would be Pog.
Ooh, nice.
You know, I really should have just waited. But
For what? Just people coming down?
no, as in like I could have taken someone, but
Oh, you good.
I
It's okay.
played my
I'd-
character
I'd-
as she would.
It's
Yes, I do.
funnier this way.
Can we rest anytime soon? I'm really sleepy.
What do you
I mean,
rest? We don't need to
What do
rest.
you
We need to
mean?
keep going.
Well, I use these things called spell memories, or no, something like that, to be able to cast my magic, and I'm really running low.
Well, why don't we go inside here? Is
Can't
this
you just
like
have your
open?
little device
Yep.
do stuff for you?
so as you'll walk in
No.
a little bit. Since Tontu is here, he's just gonna skirt down over. I suppose. we could
Tontu
walk
attempts to
this
do a
way.
triple backflip.
Oh. Well, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and succeeded. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, you broke his neck. You killed him.
He G-poses.
What have
It's
you
beautiful.
done?
Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit more risky today, I think.
Is there a door
this
that
is quite
that's on this
charming.
building?
So the door has been knocked down over here, allowing you easy access for you to walk in. As far as this area is concerned, you see that the roof itself is completely open, but you get a strange sensation when you walk in, Howie.
Oh?
And Tontu
Oh?
feels it as well. But not...
Is it everyone? Oh,
No.
oh, I'm not feeling it. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Then I'll just keep quiet.
Yeah, you kind of feel like this almost like strong, like tingly feeling begins to course through your body.
Both me and Tontu?
Both you and Tontu.
What is it, Tontu? I don't know. Okay, me neither.
This is the self RPO
Yeah,
on
this
it
is
today.
Olive, you begin to
Silent
feel
treatment.
the tingling
Oh.
feeling in your body.
Wait, what? I don't feel it? Huh.
No.
Can I try to discern what that is by some sort of roll?
Yeah, you could go ahead and make a religion check if you like.
Let's see. Oh, 3.
Ooh.
You feel it
Isn't
too,
religion like your
Olive.
thing?
I think my feet are falling asleep faster than my brain is.
I'm sorry,
Impossible.
what?
Hold on.
I feel tingles.
Shall I can I don't, you tell me what I roll, Brett, but what would I also feel something, so what would I roll to investigate? Like,
If you're looking to investigate, an arcana check would suffice for you.
Wunderbar.
Kyuubi, you begin to feel this tingly feeling.
Ooh. What does it feel like?
It's tingly.
Whoa.
All up and
feel
down your
tingly.
body.
Yubi starts laughing.
I don't know how to be more descriptive than tingly.
Why? Why does it feel like this?
I don't know. My feathers are bristling.
Howie, with your Arcana of 19, this room feels very much... If there was an active magical effect or ritual, there has to be some sort of font of power or focus. You can safely assume that this pillar over here might be that font.
Listen?
Listen.
I didn't see if you pinged. Yeah, okay.
Listen.
All right.
I believe the source of our tingles are this thing here. Though it doesn't very much look like anything interesting.
It seems to be an old, dilapidated, sort of like pedestal, which seems to be heavily dusted over.
What do you mean tingles? What are you talking about?
You don't have tingles? We're the only ones here with tingles.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Interesting. Maybe it's for those more arcane inclined. Remo, where's Remo?
Remo, as you wander up what appears to be a very old
Where the fuck
study.
is Remo?
You enter into the ruins. You see two doors over here and a broken table. On that table seems to be the only pieces of parchment with some suspicious writing on it.
Wait, so this is a table?
Yeah. So it's it's like a broken table over there, but you see some
Are these
old
holes in
parchment
the
upon
floors or
it.
tables?
No, these are old. I believe these are actually old, what's the best way to describe it? They're like old doors that have been knocked down from the ceiling.
Okay, they are on the floor though. I was
Yes,
staring
they
at this
are.
going, man, my perspective's
Oh.
wonky, like I'm gonna fall through the hole.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I checked the parchment.
As you look at the parchment, you will see it written in a language that you do not understand.
Shame. I guess I'll pocket that and head back to the group.
I can read things. Wait, but he's not here. I couldn't hear that.
Oh.
Kyuubi, what are you doing as you approach the pillar?
She's like fascinated by the pillar, so she's like poking at it. And as you get closer to it, do you feel more tingles?
Remo, you begin to feel tingly as you walk into the room.
Ooh, I don't like being in here.
Wait,
The
did you
tingles
get
are
the
gone.
tingle?
Yeah, it's much better out here. Hey, I found a note.
How are you poking the pedestal?
with my index finger.
Where? Where are you poking?
Oh, I don't know what it looks like. Maybe like the side of it.
You're like poking like the side of the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so just so you know, the pedestal is actually smaller than you. So you can poke if you have to lean down to poke the sides. You can. You're able to touch the top. You're able to touch the base. So you're touching the side, correct? That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're doing?
I'll like squat down and like touch the side of it.
Nothing happens as you poke.
Does it feel good or bad or not either?
It doesn't seem to affect the tingleness within you.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know how to read? I don't know what this is. Does anyone know how to read?
I can read.
I think
I
several
can
people
also
can read.
try. Let's take a look. Come on,
All right.
gang.
We all peer.
So, seeking the document as you look at it, it appears to be in a language unknown to the two of you.
Rats.
might
What
have-
language is it?
Oh, you can't
Comprehend
read this?
language?
Made a big stink about, oh, everybody can read, but
Kyuubi, you said you were casting comprehend language. Is that okay?
Okay.
No, is that okay? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, please.
Okay, comprehend language. Yes. You'll watch as arcane energies surge into Kyuubi's eyes, and then Kyuubi, as you look at the parchment of the strange characters you could not identify, you begin to see them translate before your eyes into a more of a common tongue. With comprehend languages, I can tell you that the language on this document appears to be ancient and old, nothing recognized by the current day's language codex. So whatever this was, it appears to be of a long lost and forgotten language. The document details a sort of reservation of the ritual of memory removal. It explains how in a starry culture that one's memory is imperative, it is precious, because as a starry falls, those attuned to the holy order of memory can be reborn again with their memory transferred into someone else through an ancient deitic power. But this expresses, specifically in these chambers, that sometimes more heinous characters, those vile or have done especially evil acts, their memories should not transfer over to other Astari who are reborn. And because of that, this area extracts one's memory when they have committed such a heinous crime, and can either hold on to the memory, keep it captured, or snuff it out in its entirety, quite literally wiping one's identity, now and forever.
Oh.
Do you
Wow.
relay that?
No.
Okay.
Oh. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I think
Kyuubi's
not 'cause
thinking
she's-
right now?
I think she doesn't like know how to explain it. I think that's why.
Mm.
I think she's kind of not quite sure. Like maybe she'll process it for a bit, and then maybe she'll say like her own interpretation.
Please.
So maybe she'll say something like, I think if somebody does something bad, then they can forget it, and then they forget it. Yeah. she really doesn't know how to
okay,
explain
but
it.
what does the note say?
That's what the note says.
That didn't
But-
explain anything.
I think here, this place, there's some kind of people, Astari, and if they have done some bad thing, they can remove memories, and then people can choose to remember or just to make it go away?
Whoa.
So the elephant, the elephant in the room. Some of us here, not naming names, I'm no spring chicken, struggle with our memories. And you're implying there exists a process to remove one's memories if they've done something bad.
Yes.
Maybe we can put Howie's memories back in his head.
I have all my memories, Remo. I'm very astute, but
what did you
I'm
have for
actually
breakfast
referring
yesterday?
Now, let's not be silly. I don't remember breakfast, but that's besides the point. That's short term. That's different, okay? You didn't see someone extracting my memories in the last 24 hours, did you?
I mean, I haven't been keeping that close of an eye.
Master Howie, I did not see such a thing. Also, what are you all talking about these tingles?
We're tingling over here.
You don't feel it?
I don't like going in that room.
Brolvik looks around and says, no. Kopi?
Hmm.
Well, you are a being of this dimension, right?
I am.
You're probably more inclined to the forces that be here.
How curious.
Indeed.
And no, I don't feel any tingling either.
Is this the source? And I start kind of like rubbing the top of this.
Yeah, Rebo, as you approach, the tingling just grows stronger and stronger to the pedestal. And then you just go, is this the source? And as you rub it, you will, Remo, give me a wisdom saving.
Oh, that should be one of my good stats, but it's not.
Ooh. You do not go unconscious. However, you will watch as Remo's eyes just completely white out and just looks up as he's touching the top of the pedestal. And you'll just kind of see it like this sort of like quick like just like looks up into the sky. All right, one moment, please.
What is happening?
One moment, please. Okay, let's do this.
If this place is about forgetting things, then maybe I can finally forget about this brute inside me.
So.
And then, as she says that.
Well, hold on.
No.
I'm doing. I just have to do a thing for Remo. So as Remo's holding out the top of the pedestal, and his eyes just sort of like look up. For a moment, Remo, you have a dream, almost as if you're dreaming of something.
Okay.
And you see something somewhat familiar in this room. Like this room itself. You see another sort of like masonry room. And you see, like, from your perspective, you're on the ground. And you're slowly dragging yourself to a double set of doors. And you look back to see your body completely covered and soaked in blood. And it feels very faint at first. Your vision becomes extremely blurry. And as you look up, you'll just hear a bunch of voices.
Our meal has arrived, sisters.
As you see these three haggish-looking women surround you, and you just begin to see them tearing into your body, and then you just black out completely, hearing the laughs of these haggish women.
I could have one campaign without hags. I would be so happy.
I mean, it's time you finally learned your lesson, Greg.
I want to touch it now.
Your vision fades for a moment before you shake awakened again, this time surrounded by this gnarled forest. And you will watch as this angered, blonde-haired man will just stab you straight in your freaking chest as your body falls. And you can't hear the voices, but it seems to be a big disagreement. It seems to be this heavy argument as you're laying down to the ground. Whoever the individual is, they wipe their blade and they walk away from you. And as your vision sort of fades a little bit, you hear the sound of magic, teleportation magic going off. And then you feel something warm within your chest. And the pain goes away. And with that, you'll watch as Remo's head just drops down, looking forward. And yeah, Remo, you can just remove your hand from there. But those are these visions that are flooding within your mind.
Remo kind of like drops to a knee and he's like, got a sweat going on. And he's just like,
okay, nobody else touch that.
Why?
Brolvek rushes over to you, also gets on his knees. He instinctively like tries to put his hand on your back. Remo, are you all right? Are you hurt?
That was fucked.
What happened to you?
I saw visions. It was like people when moments before their death, but I could feel it. It was real. I don't know what it was, but nobody. That's magic, and I don't know what it is.
All right, perhaps we should leave this room. Brolvek just kind of like stands up a little bit, holding his hands out like, I don't understand any of this, but we should not be here.
But what if we didn't leave?
Can I medicine check Remo to see if there's like anything that ailed him from that?
There it is. There's the medicine check.
Yeah.
So you can see a heightened panic. You can feel Remo's heartbeat, which is normally pretty fast because he's alive.
Because rabbits.
Yeah, but it's like extra going, just sweat going down his brow.
Right.
It looked like he just went through a panic attack.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I'm
hold
willing
on,
to
Remo.
agree with Remo.
I don't think what you saw was real. You're still standing here the whole time. We just watched.
Look, I know it's not real. That room just gives me the shakes, man.
I will
Me
touch
too.
it next. I am unfair.
Yay, Olive!
Olive, I don't think anyone should be touching the strange pillar.
What if it helps me remember who I am and Kyuubi too?
He just instinctively pulls out the tome and starts paging through and is like,
He's gonna like
something.
slowly inch
he's
forward.
distracted completely. He's just he's passing through the pages and just kind of looking.
She's gonna reach out her
Olive, no!
index finger.
She's about to. Okay.
And Olive, as you touch, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay.
You die instantaneously.
Yeah.
Evaporate.
Let's see here. Wisdom.
Was that the
12?
first person that touches it gets visions? The second person disintegrates.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
The rules.
You will watch as Olive falls unconscious. Her body just slams down onto the ground.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we should have seen this coming.
Olive, while you are unconscious, you just hear these what sounds to be like hundreds of voices yelling at you, screaming and tearing upon you until you witness it. You are there at what appears to be it seems almost like a ritualistic ceremony. And you are being held back by two guards as you're watching in what appears to be an ancient courtyard. And as these armed men, one, oh gosh, this has been a minute. One in particular kind of looks over at you with a smug upon his face. And he smiles over at you proudly, and he says, "You're constantly disappointing him. You realize that, right? He wants to do all of this, and he has shown you such benevolent mercy, and you turn him down every time. But don't worry, my dear Ven. Don't worry. Your father's going to teach you a very important lesson today." And you'll watch as he walks away with this sort of pompous attitude, as if he is better than everyone else because of his position of some authority. And you will see this tall man decorated in ornate armor, long blonde hair, walk up. And as he walks up forward, you'll see it. The gallows in the center of the courtyard, where it appears to be someone else, an executioner, pushing over this man, this panicked man, the bag over his face. You don't know who he is, but you feel he's close to you in some way. And you'll watch as the tall armored man, and you could actually see him decorated with this small crown, apparently in some sort of noble family. And you'll instinctively turn away, and you'll just hear this heavy voice that brings a chill down your spine. Then, look. Make her look. And you'll feel someone like push your head over to the gallows, and you'll see this bagged man placed within like this, almost like this the guillotine rack. And just as it holds the man down and he struggles, you'll watch as the tall man with the ornate armor draw out this large bastard sword. And something about this sword just strikes not fear, but anger. Seething anger. As you watch the sword go down, decapitating him. And all you hear is the loud screams of a young woman echoing through the gallows. And that's when you realize they are your screams.
Oof. Oh, damn.
And then you'll just wake up as you are just there on the ground.
She's gonna like gasp and like cover her eyes, rub them, and look around.
Nobody else.
Oh, hold on.
Closer to it. Nobody else touch it.
Wait.
All of it happened.
What did you? Are you okay?
I saw a guard, and they were talking to me, saying that I was disappointing my father, and it felt real. And I saw a man who, I felt like I loved him, but I don't know this man. But I had to watch him get executed, and I heard a scream cry out from my mouth, but it wasn't me.
Right.
But I felt like it was. It was weird.
Remo, did you see the same thing as what Olive saw?
No, I didn't see any of that.
Did you know the people? Were they real?
I don't think I knew them like me, Olive, but it was like a dream where I wasn't myself and I knew them instinctively.
Brolvek, if you look over to him, has this shocked expression because at one end he felt like he was duped as he was checking the mail,
Right.
like maybe this is the ritual. But then as she falls down, you watch Brolvek has immediately begun paging through, and he's reading through the document. Just states, I don't understand this. Oliver, are you all right? Are you okay? Can you get up?
Yeah, I'll get up. Do I feel okay besides, like,
Oh,
obviously a bit traumatized?
I mean, the trauma has hit you pretty hard, but you just feel this, what I could describe as, like, having too many drinks in your 20s. You just have this heavy-weighted head, like your head is pounding as you're trying to get up.
Okay.
Oh, I don't feel very good.
See, that's why I said not to touch it.
But why is it showing us different things? That has to mean something, right?
Yeah, whatever it is, it's bad. I don't want to experience that again.
Wait, I have an idea though. Kopi, you said you didn't feel the tingle.
Yes?
And Brolvek, no tingle?
No, tingle, no.
And the tingle does increase in intensity the closer you get to the altar. Why don't you try touching it?
I was just about to say.
Yeah, Brolvik is like approaching as well.
I think you're right. I mean, all of you have the tingles, but me and Brovik don't. So, bad things seems to happen to you guys, but obviously something good will happen to me as she touches it.
Nice.
And interesting as you go to...
obviously.
Like, just before place your hand down, you'll see Brolvik's hand reach the pedestal first.
Oh.
You're playing that dating game, The Button.
And he
Oh my
looks
god.
quicker.
and he looks over at you, almost try to stop you from touching.
Oh.
And he'll say, Kopi, you've taken on so many ill will, so many curses. Me, I'm fine, please. You don't have to keep leaping into danger. You might not survive the next blight.
What? I'm sorry.
Dude, he's the biggest simp for Kopi.
Hero.
I think he loves Kopi.
I think he loves Kopi.
Fuck.
He's trying to propose to her. He's going to... I think he wants to marry her.
I am an ordained minister.
Brolvik
Wait,
looks
I can
forward.
also do. I can do.
Brolvik looks over to you and
ceremony.
says,
Wait,
"It's nothing
hold on.
like that."
Wait, no.
This is
No.
beautiful.
Kopi will give this look to him, and then she'll stare at him, but then you'll start to see her face get slowly angry, and then she slaps his hand out of the way. He's like, "Get out of my way!" And then she puts her hand on it. And then she puts her hand on top of the thing.
Try to do something self-sacrificing. This is a diplomacy fail if I've ever seen one. And he kind of brushes himself off. Then he looks over and says, "Well, hello." And then he moves his hand in front. Anything traumatic happening in your head right now, Kopi? Kopi, you feel nothing but the cold of the stone on the pedestal. Yes.
Kopi will start to shake her body, and then she'll be like,
"See, I told you."
Just randomly.
Oh, look at the
And then
tone.
she'll just randomly stop, and then nothing. I don't feel anything. Let's go.
Brolvik gives you the dirtiest look, and he's like, "Yes, all right, very funny."
Well, hold on. We have a mystery here. We have something. We're connecting with something here.
Okay, hold on a second.
Why do we gotta connect with it?
I don't know. Maybe we can solve a mystery.
Yeah.
The tingly people have the problems, okay? The untingly people don't have problems. So why do you want to have problems?
Well, we don't know that
Answers.
there's problems. We know that we're getting information, Kopi.
Fair enough. Do what you want.
Kyuubi, you two have tingles?
Do you need a booster?
A what?
A lift up to reach it.
It's quite low down.
He's saying that to Howie or to
It's
Kyuubi?
very low down, Kopi.
He could be saying it to either of you, honestly.
I know, but it'd be more comfortable if I give you a boosty.
It's 2 feet off the ground, Kopi.
Okay, I'm just asking, no big deal.
I don't
Below my
understand.
head height, Kopi.
Brolvik is rubbing the forehead of his forehead and says, "Clearly, this thing is cursed, and you would like to bestow its curse upon you."
Yeah, I'm with Brolvik for once.
That's the
I know.
problem, he
Let's
says,
stop
pointing at
touching
Remo.
There's curiosity.
You're
trying
right
to be
there.
helpful.
Let's stop right
I
there.
say touch it. I can
I'm
heal
just saying,
you
I've
if you
died
go down.
twice in the past 5 minutes, and I'm
How
not
is-
touching it again.
How is Remo the voice of reason here?
Do it, Kyuubi.
I can
One
heal
second.
you if you drop. Do it.
Do it before they have a chance.
Okay.
Howie,
She
Howie's
slaps
a
her
man.
hand down on it.
All right, fine. Be traumatized.
Kyuubi, make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. I'm not good at that.
Oh, why are you surprised?
She
Wait,
dies.
flash of genius. I add 5 to the roll.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Well,
Nice.
anyways, so she falls unconscious.
Eureka! Wait, no.
No. No, wait.
No, that didn't. At least she didn't smash her head on the floor. That's good.
Oh boy. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to do a thing. All right. Well. Yes.
When I was like yelling, was it like super echoey?
It was better than the wireless mount. It's a little. You get a little cutty out, but that's just because you're getting excited, and that's fine.
Okay. Well.
You good, man? You good?
If you turn crisp noise suppression off and stuff.
Well, I'm trying to fix it so that I don't get cut out.
No, I understand.
So I should be less loud there. Okay.
You're good.
See, it's really hard
quiet
to do
yells where you're like,
voice.
Yeah, I'm mad.
It's really hard to do Kopi's voice without like kind of like semi yelling because she's just like a loud person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. Give me 1 second. I think I want to do something. Sure.
You know, he's a man of science. You know, he wants to try things. So, you know, I feel like this is fine.
It's not fine. You've panicked poor Rebo over there. And how is any of you not worried about what's happening here?
They're all sick in the
Curiosity outweighs our worry.
Curios, etc.
Curios, etc. Everyone's just like,
it's all in our branding, okay? You'll understand, Brovek.
No, I've seen it far too often. I must respect one's branding. Let me... I apologize. I just want to do one more thing. Sure, let's see what that is. Select 5. Let's see if this is... Oh, whoops, my bad. Sorry, gang. Yes, this one.
Do I have time to go pee while you're doing this?
You could go pee.
Okay,
I'm actually about to do a thing now, but if you need a break, you can do that.
No. It's okay. I'll just stay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go.
No, you go to the bathroom. We can take a
Roll
small
a
break.
Constitution check, Alex.
Let's. You guys want to take a small bathroom
See if
break?
you piss your pants.
Hold on. Wait, no. This roll will determine if I can go to the bathroom or not. Here we go.
That is
if I get...
Uh-huh. Go on.
If I get a 20, then I can go to the bathroom.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
So close.
I say. You need to say it right now. Go.
Okay, so oh wait, I'm going. You're not going to the bathroom?
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Okay, all right. Here. Okay, we'll just go on then. Okay, so.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Music.
Ooh. You don't hear it from me.
Yeah, no, you're good. You'll want so Kyuubi, as your hand is placed on it, you black out immediately, and then you somehow find yourself in a location that is colder and darker than the location that you were at before. Even the shadow veil itself, as you're walking around, and you'll see a sort of light fear like kind of approach you a little bit before a hand will be placed upon your shoulder, and you'll turn around to see what appears to be this really old, gruff captain. And he looks over at you and he just goes, Luna, you're doing okay, right? And you just kind of like, you hear like you're saying something, like you feel yourself saying something, and then nod, but you don't hear a voice. And the gruff captain kind of like nods a little bit, and he just goes, "It seems this warlord is over here. Let's finish this." You'll feel yourself sort of black out a little bit as you will feel an area even more colder. This seems to be as if some time has passed. And you're gathered around what appears to be folks that are like you're, it almost feels like they're close to you. They're kin. their family to you, but none of them seem to be in any relation. You of course would see halfling, what appears to be two of these like gruff captains, and what appears to be a small boy, and they're all just sobbing and crying, and you're just kind of like looking over. You also see what appears to be another almost albino gentleman with this white hair pulled back, and everyone's just kind of hugging each other. I mean, you're not certain why, but it feels almost as if they're trying to say goodbye. And as you gather and walk around, you'll walk over to a younger gentleman, appears to be a sailor of some sort, bandana hugging back his blonde hair. And once again, you're saying something to him. He shakes his head and holds it to you and just says, "Then I'm going with you." You continue to say something. You appear to be in almost like a rush speech, and he goes, "No, I made my decision. Wherever you go, I will go too." And then you both just kind of give a hug before you walk over to the older captain. You'll see his tears are sobbing. And he says, I'm sorry, Luna. I just need to find a way to get me soul back. And then you'll see the other captain sort of like looking around and turning over to you. And that captain, it just goes, I'll find a way, Leighton. Don't you worry. And then once again, everyone's just gathered around hugging, and it just feels like everyone's just saying your goodbyes until you look at the obsidian plated door before you. And then the time seems to flash a little bit. You leave behind the young man, the young boy who's crying, and the older captain, as they watch as you guys depart beyond these double doors, as a bright light overtakes you. You feel as if for that moment your body is departing, leaving to the other side. You feel as if that this may be the end of whoever this person's story is. But then time will pass on. You'll walk through the double doors once again with everyone. But this time, one of the captains that walked with you, you know him as Leighton, looks very different than he did before. You'll see his pirated robes decorated this dark black. His eyes appear to be gone. His body seems to be a wispier form of itself. And he'll look over to you and say, "With this training complete, I have made it. I have built a spirit discarded from my own. Luna, I need you to wait here. It's time to bring our family back together. It's time for us all to go home." And you'll see him hold the spiritual energy, and he looks over at you with this sort of faint smile on this ghostly presence, and say, "I'll save him, Armstrong. And I'll bring Alis here as well. Armstrong's time has long passed. He needs to be brought here and a young Alis, not so young anymore. His time is coming. And my first duty as a god of death is to ferry my family home. And he'll turn away from you and you'll see him depart on the other way, apparently going into a journey of the living. And then you'll awaken at that point.
Brett!
Oh,
Brett.
I'm crying. Oh man. I guess
So is it so can I say that Kyuubi is awakened with tears going down her cheeks?
yeah. Yeah, she's kind of like, crying to herself like,
oh.
Kyuubi, are you okay?
I
Do you need a hug?
yes.
Maybe do it a
what did
little
you
bit away
say?
from the pedestal.
Did you did you get beheaded or like stabbed
I'll give her a really big hug.
or eaten alive? No, just me.
No, I don't know how to explain. She's having a hard time like gathering her thoughts. There's people that were very close to me, and I knew them, and I had to say goodbye. I never thought I'd see them again, but they told me they were bringing us back together again, and somebody I had to leave behind. I'm sorry, it's really hard to explain.
That's okay.
I think I get it.
I got eaten alive.
That's crazy.
Reba, what about you right now? It's about Kyuubi. Shut up.
Person felt like a father to me, and my other kind of like a father, like I guess he said that he is going to bring him back now, and I felt happy and also very sad because it meant maybe this does not make sense, but it meant in a way that it was the end of things, but maybe that we would all be together again. Feels very missing, if you know what I mean.
Right. And it felt like you were that person, that you were experiencing those things.
Yes.
Oh.
I got stabbed in the chest by a knife.
Jesus.
Sometimes, Remo, emotional damage is far greater than physical damage.
I felt it.
Yes,
He
but
Remo, you
twisted
get
the blade.
punched and
we've all
stabbed all
stubbed
the
our toe,
time.
Remo.
You know, it's not anything different for you.
I think Kopi's crying too. It's okay, Kopi.
Howie, do you still
Wait,
feel
what?
tingly?
Why am I crying?
It's
It's
because
okay.
your daughter is crying.
Kyuubi, come here.
Oh.
Give me hugs, Kopi. Is crying.
How sweet.
And then she'll as she's hugging her, she'll kind of look at her, and then she said, "So, between and those other people, who's better?"
Classic.
I can still feel
She
the
just
biting.
Kopi nervously looks around and then says, "She's not answering. This is not good, guys."
Sometimes I feel like not answering is all the answer you need, Kopi.
Kyuubi looks up and says, well, it's different because those people felt like maybe like a father, and you feel like either a big sister or a mother, and so it's different, but it's both very good and both very important.
Did I have a husband? She starts questioning herself.
Oh my god! You remember?
Nobody remembers anything around here.
Brolvek mutters something under his breath.
Oh!
Wait a second. No! So it is true. Oh, God.
You can roll a perception check to try and hear what he said.
Oh my god, I want to try.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna...
Yeah, you roll
Percent.
it.
Oh, yes. Let it be. Let it be.
Wait.
You hear. Yeah. No, you got a 24. You got a crit. You hear just as clear as day. You'd hear. I'd feel sorry for him.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. I need to stop laughing so I can
compose yourself for anger.
Okay. Now, Kyuubi will become silent, and she'll have this most blank face. She will slowly stand up, and she slowly kind of pushes Kyuubi away, and then she
he doesn't even see you. He's
starts
paging through the
looking
codex.
at him.
He says that under his breath while he's paging through this tome, and he's not looking at you whatsoever.
And then she starts slowly walking towards you. What? At every step she takes, she says, "What did you say?"
He closes the tome and looks up over at you.
Oh,
Kyuubi also follows behind and says and copies her and goes, "What did you say?"
You'll see Brolvek kind of look down over at Kyuubi and look up at Kopi, and you'll see that his face kind of perches a little bit, like his lips suck in, almost to be like, uh-oh. And he stares over at you and he says, "What? Oh, that? Oh, I see how that could have been offensive. What I was trying to say was, you're so independent. I just couldn't imagine you with someone chaining you down or something. You're some independence. You're strong. Look at you. You don't need anyone. Is it getting hot in here? I believe I'm feeling the tingles." And he's just kind of begins moving.
Wait, before he moves, she slaps him across the face.
Oh my god.
He drops the book immediately. He touches his cheek. And he just leans down, and as he picks up the tome, the dust himself, he's like, "Yep, I've deserved that." And then he just kind of puts the tome underneath. He looks at everyone. You see the red hand mark across his face, and he just goes, "Excuse me." And then he just walks out.
"Watch your tongue, you snake!" As she yells across to him.
Two for two. Diplomacy is a messy art. And he just walks by Remo. This has not been my day.
I can still feel her biting.
What?
How we touch it?
Remo's just 1,000-yard stairs through Brolvek.
Brolvek's looking down at Remo. He goes, "What? Can feel who biting?"
Remo just kind of keeps staring through Brolvek.
"Friends, I believe Remo's broken."
What about you, Tontu? Do you want to try the old little thingy, my bobby?
No!
Holy fuck.
Was that you,
Sounds
Brett?
just like him.
Not today, at least. Maybe,
Brett, don't worry. I was going to say no.
later.
It's okay. I was going to say no. I was going to go, "Scary, I'm going to go with Remo now."
Oh, that's better than me. No! Maybe in a few minutes or something. No.
Maybe
You've been awfully quiet today. What's wrong with you?
I feel really scared all the time.
I don't want to talk about it.
I've got a wooden mask.
I've got enough trauma.
I can't tell who's who.
I've had a bad few weeks.
Little mask made out of
Nothing
wood.
good has happened. I
My
don't.
parents are dead.
Okay, now that's not cool, man. That's too far. How he starts gesturing
said
at
that?
Olive
Which one
with
of you
his
said
hand. He
that?
keeps like striking his
Who
hand
said
forward, and then he
that? That's
accidentally
so
hits the
weird.
pedestal.
Where did that come from?
Wait, who said?
Wait, you know what? You guys keep doing like sad stuff. Like you keep like role playing him as sad.
Yeah.
You know, you got to give him a little bit more spunk and positivity.
My parents are dead!
It's time for
I like running.
Dad's a mask.
I want to go to Barnes and Noble and take a shit.
I'm even faster than Sonic.
Wait.
My dad's always with me, see? Holds up the mask.
Yeah.
Is that better?
All right.
How'd we do?
Brett, how he's gonna slam his hand down on the altar?
What are you doing? Perfect screams as your
do
hand.
it. Fucking
Artie,
full throttle, go.
catch me if I fall.
Wisdom save, please.
On it.
Mr. Howie's dying in his sleep.
He's not waking up from this knockout. Yeah, he's
Nice.
Yep, falls
And
unconscious.
he never woke up. It's dangerous for him.
He falls like a vampire falling into a crypt.
Dude, what is with everyone getting like low sense?
We're all not wise. Well, I'm wise. I stood my
I'm
ground.
wise. Oh, I'm not that wise.
I stayed conscious.
I'm wise, JK.
I'm 14.
JK,
I don't know about
actually
the rest
dumb.
of you, but I'm pretty fucking wise.
All right.
I see he dropped to the floor as well. You know, I should have given him some, a boosties so he wouldn't have hit his head so hard on the floor.
To Alex, it is 2 feet high.
No, I know.
Stop
Okay.
it.
That
Stop
makes it
it.
even
She's
funnier.
overreacting, as usual.
She's in mom mode.
Okay, all right. You will awaken finding yourself stuck. Like your feet are in this strange loop. And then you realize your feet are kind of like trying to march through this thick and heavy mud. And as you're like moving around, you're hearing some conversation happen. And then you'll hear this loud and boisterous voice. And you'll just
I am a bit famished. Perhaps one bite will do me.
And then you look up to this large and grotesque, bloated, what appears to be a goblin, obese and over.
Yes.
And as he holds this, what appears to be this small wrap, he looks over at the wrap and looks straight,
Rat.
and he just
Rat.
and he just says,
It's been ages since I've had a rat wrap. This will do nicely.
and then in one fell swoop, the obese goblin just swallows down this wrap whole, and with one bite, you'll just see him just pat his bloated belly. And then he says,
This wrap is not agreeing with me. Oh, wait. What?
and you'll watch as his stomach bursts open and his body twists in half as the mauled corpse of what appears to be another large goblin with a somehow bigger belly tears through this large grotesque goblin. And you don't hear a voice, but it feels like you said neat.
Yeah.
Gives your mouth the word neat.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss Waddle.
That's
And then
why I
you'll-
remember that.
And then you'll walk up. And you'll wake up.
Oh my god.
Did you get stabbed?
I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did something terrible happen to you? Wow, what a shocker! He sees
I don't want
you
to talk
both, like,
about
scream.
it.
Did you say hairable? Is that a rabbit pun?
I've been slapped on the face!
Making fun of me.
Well,
Wait, come back. Do you want me to give you boosties while you're feeling like shit?
Don't touch me!
Boosties while you're feeling.
All right, are we all done touching it?
I'll never eat a rodent again.
Oh.
Oh,
Never
shit,
again.
dude.
Yes!
What's that you said?
Olive gets a really smug look on her face.
Nothing.
Olive Smug, please, fan
I
artist.
don't want to talk about
I'd
it.
like an Olive Smug emote, fan artist. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Olive Anya, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
You'll watch as Brolvik just kind of like walks out of the room and it's just like, are we done touching the suspicious pedestal in the center of the room?
Well, I for one learned so much about everyone, and yet so little.
I want a sappy family reunion.
Oh my
And
god,
I
dude!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, again.
Again, one more time. Around.
Disneyland, let's ride it again.
Yay, we got fast pass.
Yeah, let's go.
Is this a staircase going up over here? Is this all one room sealed?
What are you talking about? What?
Up here.
No, it's a spiral staircase, but it's collapsed in. There's no else to go.
It's like a dead end.
However, you hear off to the south the sounds of heavy stones grinding open. Something appears to have opened up.
Oh.
Maybe that was the door that we couldn't open.
No, I don't know.
No.
No, I tried to open those. They're locked tight.
I think we should probably check. Yeah. I did hear
I mean,
stone
I
moving.
guess if we have to.
I think we probably should.
Climb up this wall. Do I need to make any checks?
No, you guys can scale pretty easily. And you
I'm
will
athletic.
see this door
Wait, I have
over here is
bargaining
now
power.
opening.
I have 2 characters that I can roleplay as.
You have vote now,
With
yeah.
Howie, whatever he says. Thank you, Tonto. Yes.
That's weird.
And
You're a good lad.
And as you watch the door open before you, you will see entry has been granted into the shrine.
I didn't do that.
Well, no, it wasn't you, but maybe it was all of us.
Olive.
Explain how.
us?
No, all of us.
For those that are staring at the door, you will see for the briefest moment this large serpent head slither down as if to peer within the door, and then just move right back up to the ceiling. And then you just hear this as his body just sort of shuffles away deeper into the temple.
Is there another way?
What did you see up north, Remo?
Oh, it was just a dead end.
Damn it, I don't think there's another way then.
And with that, that's where we will end today's session of Curious Curios.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Ending a little earlier today because we found one player, and
No worries.
one of our players may have to leave a little early as well. So, let me sit down.
That's not standing, man.
The last thing Tontu said was, canonically, my name is Bertrand.
I
love that's canon.
Wow,
Write that
Bertrand,
down
it's so
on the
nice
wiki.
to finally meet the real you.
Yay, Bertrand! Yay!
Yeah, I thought Tontu was a made-up name.
I made it up! I found the bravery to reveal my real name. It's Bertrand. Oh, God. God damn it. Good session, everyone. Good session. Sadly, we will be off next Tuesday, but we will be returning the following Tuesday.
Well, see you
I feel
next,
like our
next
campaign's
Tuesday.
cursed.
Yes. I've decided.
Cursed Curios.
We're here. This is cursed Curious.
Can we enter the
Curios.
dark arc of Cursed Curios now?
Yeah.
I think you've always been in the dark arc.
True.
I mean, even branding-wise, we just need to adjust.
Yeah. How'd you guys like your trip down memory lane?
Good.
It was great. Good job, Brett. You handled that very well.
Yeah.
It's a lot to recall.
I was legit crying. I was just talking with Missy like last week about how we weren't over that last episode of misdemeanor.
Yes.
So I was like, what?
It's good timing.
It's terrific timing. I haven't told you the epilogue of misdemeanors, how it all ended. I'll tell you, it ruined Masay's day.
Ruined.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So, right in the feels department. So
Oh.
if you'd like to take an emotional day off at one point, you let me know, and I'll let you know.
Oh my gosh. You would like to get emotionally destroyed.
Yeah.
When I have a break from beta testing all my tear-jerking games that are coming.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
get tears.
You want to take a tear break
You're
from
swimming
your
in
regular
tears.
tear job.
So I believe there is no bingo today, just because HB was a little under the weather, which is totally fine.
feel
We wish
better.
HB well.
Feel bad.
HB is also
get a bingo
Hard
for
to
free.
watch. Bertrand wants you to feel better.
Nice, dude. You nailed it.
epic, man. That's real.
This is why Sam came to me.
That's real, Pog. Yay, bird shoot! Yay!
That's canon.
Yeah, he said that. It's, I believe.
Hey, question about the fan art.
Yes.
So I can't really like look at the stream because of my internet situation currently. So can you? Well, no. Are you gonna go for, like from the top bottom? Because I'll look at it through the Discord while you do it. Like
because you're having trouble seeing it. We're missing Sam, and someone might have to leave it at any minute.
Fan art.
I know you want to see fan art. What I'm saying is maybe it'd be better if we move it to the next fan art so we can all watch it together and not have to worry about
that's fair.
figuring it all out.
If you're down with that,
I'm down with that. I'm fine, and I think the fan artist would appreciate everyone being available to watch what they've done as well. So
okay, so that just gives all you guys a reason to come back for the next session.
Well, hold on, no, but that's 2 weeks from now. Reminder.
I know.
The next session, whenever that is.
Whenever that is.
Everyone's like moving and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's been a really rough quarter for a lot of people. But we're making do, and as long as you guys are cool with the occasional missed episode, I'm cool with it as well. And I know chat, well, they'll be fine. They'll get over it. I'm
currently in my washroom. Yes.
Chat's strong, aren't you, chat? All right, so our next Curios session will be March 21st. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I'll see you there.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.